What happens when a fearless firefighter weighed down by grief collides with an arrogant doctor desperate to save her career? Today's story is Love 911, a moving tale of guilt, healing, and unexpected love. If you love K-drama and movie recaps like this, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a story. The film opens with Kang-il, a brave firefighter. On the outside, he looks strong, composed, and unshakable. But inside, he carries a wound that refuses to heal. Years ago, he lost his wife during a medical emergency. Though he wasn't responsible, Kang-il blames himself for her death. The guilt consumes him. He throws himself into dangerous rescue missions, almost as if he doesn't care about his own life. His colleagues admire his courage but worry about the emptiness behind his eyes. Meanwhile, we meet Mi-soo, a brilliant doctor with a very different problem. She's confident, even arrogant, in the way she treats patients. For Mi-soo, medicine is about facts, reports, and procedures, not emotions. She's blunt, sometimes careless with her words, and sees sympathy as a weakness. Their worlds collide when Mi-soo misdiagnoses a patient out of carelessness. The mistake almost costs the patient's life, and suddenly, she's facing a malpractice lawsuit. Desperate, Mi-soo realizes that the firefighter connected to the patient, Kang-il, could testify on her behalf and help her case. But Kang-il is not the type to lie or bend the truth. Winning him over will not be easy. This is just the beginning. If you're enjoying the recap so far, hit subscribe and join us for more emotional K-drama journeys. Mi-soo shows up at Kang-il's fire station, trying to persuade him to support her. She uses charm, persistence, even annoyance, but Kang-il sees through her tricks because he understands any man that goes crazy for the love of his wife. To him, she's just another self-centered doctor who doesn't care about real people. He rejects her again and again. But Mi-soo doesn't give up. She begins spending more time around the fire station, watching Kang-il and his team respond to emergencies. And slowly, something changes. She witnesses Kang-il charging into burning buildings without hesitation. She sees how he comforts terrified victims, how he risks his own safety without asking for praise. For the first time, Mi-soo feels the weight of true compassion, something her medical textbooks never taught her. Their interactions are fiery. Mi-soo teases him, trying to break through his stoic mask. Kang-il responds with sharp words, pushing her away. Yet beneath the tension, a strange chemistry begins to form. One night, after a grueling rescue, Mi-soo and Kang-il share a quiet moment. He opens up, just a little, about his late wife. The guilt still haunts him. Mi-soo, for the first time, sees not just a stubborn man but someone deeply wounded. As they continue to cross paths, Mi-soo begins to change too. Instead of treating patients like cases, she starts showing empathy. She remembers the faces, the emotions, the lives at stake. She realizes that medicine isn't just about saving bodies, it's about healing people. Their bond deepens when they handle emergencies together. At one fire, Mi-soo panics, overwhelmed by the chaos. Kang-il grabs her hand, steadying her, teaching her to stay calm. At another, she rushes to save a child despite the danger, surprising Kang-il with her newfound courage. These moments chip away at the walls around their hearts. But love is never easy. Mi-soo's lawsuit grows worse, and her career hangs by a thread. Kang-il still struggles with his grief, unable to fully let go of the past. Just when it seems like they're finally drawing closer, the weight of their personal battles threatens to pull them apart. The turning point comes when Kang-il is severely injured during a rescue mission. For a man who always seemed indestructible, seeing him lying helpless shakes Mi-soo to her core. She stays by his side, refusing to leave, realizing how much he has come to mean to her. For Kang-il, this moment forces him to face the truth. He can't keep living in the shadow of his late wife. He has punished himself long enough. And now, in Mi-soo's stubborn loyalty and fierce heart, he sees the possibility of a second chance at life, and at love. In the final stretch of the film, both characters make their choice. Mi-soo accepts her flaws, determined to become not just a doctor who heals bodies but one who heals hearts. Kang-il finally forgives himself, letting go of the guilt that has chained him for so long. Their love isn't built on perfection, but on scars. She is reckless and brash. He is wounded and closed off. But together, they find balance. She teaches him to live again. He teaches her to feel again. In the closing scenes, we see them side by side, not as two broken individuals, but as partners walking toward healing. Their love is not about erasing the past, but about finding strength to move forward. And that is Love 911, a story of grief, redemption, and love born in the unlikeliest of places. A firefighter who couldn't forgive himself, and a doctor who had to learn empathy, both discovering that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is open your heart.